So this is about a little bit about, I call it, I like the word ageless grace. It has a new name now, but it is based on neuroplasticity, and which is the brain's ability to be able to change through growth and reorganization. It's like a huge network in our brain. I see it like roots of a tree. They all blend together and they all interconnect with each other. That's an amazing thing about this. So this network is always changing, just in the forest also. But for us in our brain, these networks, they grow when we learn new things or when we do things that are out of the ordinary. And this is where our exercise in a chair takes place, because it's something we don't normally do. So we challenge ourselves and we create new sparks in our brain, which is very, very good. It's about having fun like a child. Children have wonderful neuroplasticity because they're always moving. They're always doing something. Even if they don't know what they're doing, they'll do it anyways. And this is why they grow so well. And we can continue doing that also. The first one is going to be, it's called juicy joints. We have 13 joints in our body, from our ankles to our knees, and our hips, and elbows, and fingers, and our neck. And so it's important to move those. This juicy joints is something that I try to do every morning when I'm sitting on the edge of my bed before I jump off. So we'll start. Let's do those. Yes. Now we're going to add our feet. Twirl them around. And let's just try keeping our hands going in circles and make our feet go up and down. See how it feels. Your brain is thinking about it. So now we're going to bring it up. Now we're going to continue doing this, and we're going to bring one leg up and out. And if at any time you feel you have difficulty, you don't have to do exactly what I'm doing. The next leg, the other leg, the next leg. Like we have 3 legs. Okay, and then up. And now we're going to do our fingers. Oh, the kitty cats. Oh, I love to kiss. Oh, those soft kitty cats. And the dogs. Oh my gosh, we got to hug those. We got to scratch the dogs. So now we're going to pick out the best that you can. Oh yeah, let's celebrate. Ah. Below this way. And then down, stretch down. So to stretch our spine a bit. And when you bend down, I'd like you to have one leg in front of the other, just to keep your balance. Okay. Wow, you can feel that. I love that feeling of when you're moving, and oh, it's so exciting. Now we're going to go for a little swim. We love it. Now take that bar of soap, and we're going to start. And we're going to rub it. So. We're getting ready for the big swim. We got to wash our hair. Now that we're getting ready, we're going to dive in the water. Woo! dive in the water. Remember to keep one leg in front of the other so you don't get dizzy. Now we're going to swim. Bring those arms up. That's it. Great. And now kick your feet. That's great. Now we're just kind of going to float for a minute. Just very gently. Now we're going to do some of the dog paddle. Oh, get those legs, arms going. Remember how the dog paddle? Oh my gosh. Okay, that's wonderful. Great job, guys. Now that we're going to come down a little bit, I just want to think of the women, you know, for a moment. We just lost an elder in our community, Alice McBain. And she loved to come to these sessions when I had them home. She had her sweatband on and her sweatshirts, and she was just always so ready to rock. So I want to think of her and dedicate, you know, this month to her, to Alice, because she was an incredible lady. She was a seamstress, unbelievable. She was a cake baker of our reserve. She baked everybody's cakes and everything. And she was one of the greatest storytellers that had an incredible memory, that could remember from, oh my gosh, way back. And I'm so grateful to have had her in my journey. So this is called Try Chi, and it's just going to be very slow and going. So just take a breath in and release it, and let all your muscles just relax where you're sitting. Another breath in. I will surrender to my greatest. Now, just slowly make a circle with your hand. For every step I take, it's taken. Now the other arm. And I am stronger every moment, every day. My mind is willing and my heart. Now they can both go the same way. And the best that you can, follow your motions of your hands with your eyes to watch them. I love to live. Now we'll go the other way. It's real and pure. As I continue, I will surrender to. Now, just rub your hands. We're going to become aware of our chi, of our energy that's inside of us. And then just allow yourself to feel. It's almost like a ball. And some are larger, and some are small. They're just as important no matter what size they are. So we're going to take that chi and we're going to push it up into the heavens. And reach out and come down to Mother Earth. Pick up that chi ball again. Up, stretch up as best you can. Down and reach to Mother Earth. Pick up that chi up into the heavens. Down. Pick it up. Very good. Now we're just going to do a little stretch. Put your arms and look behind you. And hold that just for a moment.
For every step I take.
And then just slowly bring your arm out. And feel your muscles as they work. Now bring the other arm around and look behind.
And I'm more loving every moment.
Now you can bring your arm back out very slowly.
I will surrender.
That's good. Just move your shoulders now. Allow your head to just go down. And then back, let it drop and back. Feel it pull. Lower it down again in front. Allow the back of your neck to stretch. Hold it. And then back down in front. Now we're going to roll our head. You can roll it to your right. Just roll it on your shoulders. Very gently. You'll hear the cracking in the neck. That's exactly what you're supposed to hear. That's all the tension and everything that we hold. We hold it in our neck and shoulders. One more time around. Now you're back in front. Let's do the opposite way. I don't know about you, but one way always crack louder for me. That's good. One more time around. Now you're back, sitting up. Now lift your shoulders up to your ears and allow your arms to hang. Lift them up and just squeeze them up there. Try to touch your ears, and then slowly release them down. Let them just hang. Bring them up again, up to your ears. Hold it tight. And now release. Let it hang. One more time. Up. Hold it. And then release. And just let it hang. Just feel yourself sitting there. Now raise your feet the best you can up on your toes. And then place your hands on your top of your knees here. And just gently, when you touch, your heels touch the floor and press down. It's like you're pressing in. Up on your toes. And then lower down. When your heels touch, press down. Up on your toes. Feet down, heels touch, press. That's great. And one more time, up on your toes. The heels down. And then just press. That's excellent. Very good job. So now I'm going to do a little meditation. I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. And just meet your breath. We're going to meet our breath. And again, we're going to breathe in through our nostrils and you'll feel your breath come in. And gently release it through your nostrils again. And let it all go. Take a breath in. And release it. This breath in. And this breath out. One more time. This breath in. And this breath out. And just sit with your breath for a moment. Just continue breathing naturally. And find your rhythm of breathing. Now I'm just going to say that you will find soon your thoughts are constantly going in your mind. And that's exactly what it does. There's no way to stop the thoughts in our mind, but we can learn to change the relationship we have with our thoughts. We can practice to let them go and center ourselves in this moment. So I'm going to ask you to take the next breath. Take that breath in, a deep breath, and as you let it out, push it down through your body, down into Mother Earth, up and through the universe, and it'll come back to you with your next breath. Breathe in and push down, all the way down to Mother Earth, through the universe, the moon, the stars, the air, the trees, back to you. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. This is how we are connected to all of creation. With every breath that we take, it does its sacred circle down into Mother Earth and up through the universe and touches every other thing back to us. With every breath you take. And now we're just going to become aware of where we're sitting, because our physical being always speaks to us through sensations. So feel where your buttocks meet the chair wherever you are. That sensation of contact. The sensation you feel in your feet as they touch the floor. Making contact with the floor wherever you are. Your hands wherever they fall. That sensation of contact they make. This takes place with every breath we take. Now I'm going to take you on a little visual meditation. So you do this the best that you can. There's no right or wrong way of doing this. Some people feel people. Some people are seeing things and some do not. The all is where you are in this moment. And that is just so wonderful. So now let's imagine, let's use our imagination and go walking into a forest. Let the forest come around you. And this is your forest. So whatever you want in your forest, the kind of trees, the kind of birds, colors, flowers, grasses, it's yours. And you're standing there for a moment, just taking it all in. The beauty, the calmness, the safety that it gives you. And as you walk along, now there's a path in your forest, a beautiful path. And with every step, with every breath that you take, you're breathing with that forest. And you can feel the sun beaming down, touching you, touching everything in your forest. Now, as you're going along, you begin to hear a trickle of water. And up ahead, you're beginning to see a stream, a body of water. It may be large, and it may be just a stream, a trickle of a stream, whatever it is, it's yours. Now that you're at the edge of your stream, it could be bubbly, it could be calm, it could be rough. But you've noticed there's a lot of bubbles bubbling up from the water. And as you look down, you're going to see a rock, a huge flat rock. And this rock allows it for you to sit upon it. So you're sort of sitting in the stream upon this rock. As you're sitting there, you can feel the vibration of the water moving around the rock. This stream is your stream of thoughts. And the bubbles that you see are all the thoughts that come every moment, every second. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at one of those bubbles. And it's going to be a thought. And this thought is going to be something that kind of makes you a little anxious. Maybe you're thinking of going grocery shopping, whatever it is, but it makes you a little anxious. Now I want you to be aware of where you feel that sensation in your physical being. As you think about that thought. It could be in your toes, your stomach, your head. Now you're going to take that bubble and you're going to place it on a cloud and let it drift off. And you're going to tell it, I don't need you right now. You can leave and let me go. And watch it drift off. And then tell yourself, come back to my breath. Come back with love to my breath, right here, right now, where I'm sitting. This breath in, and this breath out. This breath in, And this breath out. This breath in. And this breath out. And just sit and be the best that you can. Other thoughts may come in, hop in there. You find yourself being taken away again by a thought and paying attention to it. Place the thought on a cloud again. Let it go and bring yourself back to your breath. Sometimes this happens 20, 40 times in a minute. This is what you do every single time till you're able to sit in the moment. And just be. No place to go. Nothing to think about. And nothing to achieve. Everything is right here, right now, in you. So now we're going to pay attention to another thought, another bubble. But this thought is going to be something that's going to make you smile and feel very good. So look at that thought, whatever it is. And become aware of where you feel the sensation. What is that sensation feeling in your physical being? Now we're going to take that thought and we're going to place it on a cloud and let it go. As wonderful as it is, we don't need that thought right now. And let it go. And bring yourself back to your breath, back to my breath. This breath in and this breath out. This breath in and this breath out. This moment and just be. And again, if you find yourself thinking about that thought again or another thought, put it on a cloud and let it go. So you don't need it right now in this moment. And bring yourself back to your breath, back to this moment. And as you can still feel the vibration of your stream, you don't have to pay attention to it. It is just there. And with every breath that you take in and you release your breath, always let your shoulders melt. Sometimes we have to do that over and over. This breath in. This breath out and let your shoulders fall. This breath in. And this breath out. Relax your muscles. We are sitting with the one who gives us our breath, the one who gives breath to all the world. Now you can begin to get up on your rock very gently, nice and slowly, feeling very calm and safe. And now you're going to go back onto your path in your forest. And to be aware of how you feel when you look at things. Or perhaps you can smell things. Be aware of that sensation where you feel it. And up ahead, you're going to notice a great big tree there. And that tree has carved a beautiful chair inside of it for you to sit in. So as you make your way up there, closer and closer, you can sit yourself in the chair. And now you can observe your forest and your river, your stream. And it's going to bring you back into the moment where you are sitting right now. Back into your chair. Back with your feet on the floor. I'm going to ask you to slowly start to move your fingers. Like in the exercise that we did, just wiggle them around. And now wiggle your toes and your feet if you can. That's good. Now you can slowly open your eyes. And you'll still feel the sensation of the calmness that you've touched with yourself. And I want you to reach up. We're going to reach up and we're going to stretch as much as we can. Touch that ceiling. That's it. And slowly, very slowly bring your arms down. Amazing how our physical being does exactly what we want it to do. There we go. I'm so honored that you came to honor yourself. That is, you deserve a hug. Give yourself a hug.